Ghost Recon Breakpoint has finally fixed itself. It only took them almost 2 years, but we are finally gonna be getting Gillyhoods and gas masks that work with helmets. I mean, I'm very happy, believe me, but it's impossible not to laugh about the new trailer because it does look really good, but I've never seen such a big company like Ubisoft making such a fuss about a gas mask with a helmet. Have you seen the trailer? It's like the most badass thing ever, and then the narrator just says, gas masks now work with helmets. Like, I'm really happy about it, but it's impossible not to laugh at it. I mean, it's just so funny. It's especially funny because I made a video some weeks ago about things that Breakpoint was currently missing, and this new update has shortened that list for at least half, so I'm definitely very happy about this update, like jokes aside. And that's what we're gonna be talking about today. There is a lot of stuff to cover, a lot of new stuff coming in, some of them pretty good, others not so good. Like rating will be greatly appreciated, but let's get on with the video. So the teammate experience update is coming out 25th of May, so around next Tuesday, and the main thing about this update is, well, the AI teammates. We are finally going to be able to choose how many teammates we want to bring with us, which is really good. I always felt that having 3 was a little bit overpowered. I mean, sure, it's 3 extra sync shots and they obviously help you out a lot when you go loud, no doubt about that, but for the stealthy boys out there, me included, I think we can all agree that having so many teammates was more often than not a nuisance, since they always managed to get detected. So being able to choose how many we can bring with us is a great addition. Something I had mentioned before as well, it's really going to open up many possibilities, especially from an immersion standpoint, and since we are talking about immersion, we are now going to be able to hide one of the teammate weapons. So for those who don't know, the AI teammates are always carrying 2 weapons on themselves. Ubisoft said they did this in the way so they always have an option to use a suppressor. So let's say you equip an LMG to them, but you still want to go stealthy, they will automatically switch to that second weapon and use a suppressor. I still believe the choice should always be ours to make, but at least now we can hide that extra weapon. And it won't feel weird anymore, since when we are only carrying 1 weapon for those immersion standpoints, which then kind of felt pointless since they will always carrying 2. Like I said, the choice should be ours to make, but I can't help but to be happy about this feature. Moving on to something that we always wanted to see, and that is obviously the Gillyhoods. As shown by the image, we seem to be getting 4 different types of Gillyhoods. On the far left, we can see our first one in multicam, and this one seems to be the correspondent headpiece to the Cry Compact Assault Gilly that we have for a while now. Below that we can see a complete ghillie suit, and this one is definitely the Arcturus Warrior ghillie suit, which is a paid cosmetic, so I wouldn't be surprised if the correspondent ghillie hood for that one will be paid as well. In the middle we have what it seems to be the 3 Glyphs ghillie suit and the matching hood, and the way you get this one is actually by finding caches in the wild using the Pathfinder special thermal vision. So I wouldn't be surprised neither if we had to find this headpiece ourselves. And well, to finish it all up, we finally have the complete set of the Arcturus ghillie suit, which is the OG ghillie suit of Ghost Recon Breakpoint. This one actually exists in real life, it's a licensed product, and I still can't wrap my head around the fact that they paid to bring it to the game, but then took almost 2 years to finish it. Weird stuff for sure, but I will definitely be showcasing everything from the new update, including all the Gillyhoods, as soon as they release. Moving on to the gas mask with helmets compatibility, they said there will be 3 different gas masks that will work with helmets. And judging by the pictures, it seems like the heavy duty gas mask that you get in Gollum Island is not making the cut. What seems to be making the cut is the Avon M50 Gas Mask, shown here in the middle. The other 2 gas masks are completely new to Breakpoint, but veterans of the series might recognize these from Ghost Recon Wildlands. To the left we have the Doom Mask, and in line with Ghost Recon Wildlands, it seems like it even comes with the Sibyarn suit as well. And to the right side we have the Gorilla Mask that also comes from Ghost Recon Wildlands, but I'm not too sure about the Sibyarn suit on this one, so you gotta wait and see. I'll definitely let you guys know once the update releases. And while this all seems like great news, I gotta be honest here, but judging from the picture from the official website, this Gillyhood is not looking so good on this one. Maybe it's just me being a little bitch, but after almost 2 years of waiting, I was expecting something that looked a little bit better. at least as good as the Gillyhoods in Wildlands. Again, a picture is a picture, and we can't really judge anything until it's released, but looking at the image though, it doesn't look too good. We can also definitely see some new cosmetics, like this helmet over here with a visor and also one of those Russian looking shirts as well. Does this mean we are finally getting a Gorgeous suit? No idea, but dreaming never hurt anyone, so I'll keep dreaming. To the right side of the image, we also seem to be getting some new patches. Nothing really interesting about these ones, they don't really affect gameplay. What does affect gameplay is this new weapon over here, which seems to be the DMR from Ghost Recon Wildlands. Also showcased by the trailer is some other weapons that will be making the cut, and as seen by the image, it looks like we're finally getting a suppressed deagle over here to the left side. We already have a deagle in Breakpoint, but this one is suppressed, so it's actually useful for stealth players out there. Like I said before, in the middle this seems to be the MDR from Wildlands, and to the right side someone said that this is a Daniel Defense MK18. I'm not too sure about this one, but what I can definitely tell from looking at this image is first off the new suppressors, which look amazing, but also the overall work that has been done to them. The weapons seem unique, they are different from anything else in the franchise. There is a lot more detail and a lot more time being used on these ones. There is different rails, what seems to be different camo options as well, and overall just more love being poured into the game, which as a veteran and a regular player of the series, I can definitely applaud. It's very nice to see. It's taking its time, but it finally seems like Ghost Recon is going on the right way. Now mentioning the teammate experience overhaul, and I left this one towards the end because I already knew that it will get overshadowed by the Gillyhood and the gas masks, but we are getting a lot of new content coming in for those AI teammates. On par with the Siege AI teammates, for which now are customizable, but there's also going to be special skills for our regular teammates. These special skills will be unlocked by simply playing the game. They will simply win XP every time they down someone, for example. There's also going to be special teammates missions that will level them up with simple actions such as kills, revives and sync shots. Vasily, for example, is going to be getting the piercing shot mechanic, which is the sharpshooter special skill where you load your weapon with a much more powerful round that can one-shot heavies, for example. Fury is going to be getting a scan which can be used to detect all nearby teammates, so if you're playing with HUD on, you don't need to use the Recon class anymore, you can simply order him to do it for you. And Fixit is going to get the combat drone that he will use to automatically kill the nearby targets. These skills can be turned off if you don't want to use them, but honestly the biggest thing here for me is that they will actually lower their NVGs when you're using them. Probably not the most important thing for the average player out there, but for a guy like me that plays this with no HUD solely for the immersion, it's a big deal. It's just another small but important step on polishing the game. But that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like and a comment. It really helps out the channel and myself as well, because not being in Delta Squad definitely hurts my channel, as I only know about the new stuff at the same time everyone else knows. And believe me, I'm not sleeping today. I just came from work and made this as soon as possible so I could show you guys all the new stuff. I work at night, so you can relate. And I'm also going to be leaving the trailer for the new update for those who didn't watch it yet. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, have a good one. CUSTERPLAYS signing out.